Hello. I see one person here. Hello, one person, two people. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to be working more on this Learning Lab course. So if you've been tuned into the other ones, you know what this course is about. You know what Learning Lab is. Learning Lab, lab.github.com, is a way to learn stuff on GitHub, and I'm working on building a course about working in large repositories. And as you can see, this is part 5. So it's not brand new. I'm trying to get it like actually somehow functional. It's functional in the way that it is now a course, so that's exciting. This is in, let's see, what do I want to show? So I've been working on this locally. Every course on Learning Lab has a course repository, well, most courses, like where you work out the logic of the course and what are the responses going to be, and then also a template repository. So if I'm a learner and I try to take the course, whatever's in the template repository, that's what I will have in my repository, my learning repository. So that's what we're doing now. That's where this is. It's not public yet. This will be an open source course. Is it yet? Actually, let me check. It might. No, I don't think so. I think I wanted to check on the license for that. GitHub training under working in large repositories. So Hector, if you happen to be the one lucky person watching right now, you should let me know about this, because, oh, it is prep public. You must have already let me know about this. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to put a license on this bad boy. Cool. So this, like I said, has, in the last, session, I got it to where it could actually be slurped up or like brought into Learning Lab, and you can actually take the course. So that's really exciting. And yeah, let's get started. It's private, so you can't go through it with me right now. I'm so sorry about that, but it's also a mess, and I don't want somebody to try to take this course that thinks it's in good shape, because it's not. What might be fun, Hector, again, if you're, hi Hector. Hector says, I did start as a public repo and he likes it. That's good. Hector, I'm wondering if there's an easy way, so like if people are watching the stream and they want to test through the course and go through it at the same time, the easiest way to grant them permission without making it public. So since Hector's on, if you are one of the other people watching and want to do that, you should just, say hi to Hector in the chat, and I bet we can figure it out. Okay, I'm not going to put this off any further. I'm going to join this course. Since it is our draft right now, it's going to be, well, I have it as a private course right now. So it's going to be created as another private course, but on a separate org. That is something that, oh, it already exists. So this is from last time I was going through it. I need to bring this screen closer. I'm not wearing my glasses, and my eyes are just bad enough that it's too little. Okay, so I'm going to delete this repository. So this is a template repository that was created for me. It's not a template anymore. It's the repository that was created for me when I went through it last time, but I didn't delete it. And it's fine that I didn't. I can do it now, and once I delete it, then I'm going to be able to start over once I prove I am who I say I am. I think that's right. Yep, okay, so that's deleted. Let's zoom in on this bad boy here. And I don't need that open. I don't need this open. I'm going to go back over here and refresh this page on Learning Lab. Get rid of Slack so I'm not distracted. Only distracted by the chat. So you should say hello. Join this course. You'll also notice, so if you're interested in writing courses, you'll notice this, this is a really nice thing. You'll see this version. So the way these versions happen is anytime, either in a pull request, it'll be like a draft version, or something like here, like 3.0, it's a major version, something that's on the master branch. It will create a new, like literally a new version, and you can go to the dashboard as a course author and see all the different versions and like access them. Oh, and boy, am I glad I did that, because I'm seeing that I actually have a troubleshooting pull request apparently open. So I'm going to click on this version, and I'm going to go back to that course repository because since this says, you see the name, that's the branch name. So I, last time, and I just completely forgot about it, may have opened a pull request. Let's take a peek. Yep, and this is where I was troubleshooting it. So I was troubleshooting it in a safe place. Right now, I remember, it's all coming back to me. I did that because I can get more error messages on the pull request than I can just from pushing to master. So, going through this draft course. Okay, so these are the errors here, and then I need to go through it. Okay, so I want to actually register in this most recent version. I don't want to register on the 3.0. That doesn't have the most recent commits. So I'm able to view the course page of this specific version. So I can register for any specific version. This makes course development so much easier because sure, if you really, really wanted to figure out how to spin stuff up locally, maybe you could do that. But being able to actually test this fully in the Learning Lab environment is huge. Okay, so I'm joining this. I hope I didn't already join this course on the other version. I did. No, I didn't. Let's try. Let's find out. Private. Okay. Sorry, my dog is dreaming back there. Maurice, wake up. You're okay. This is tail wagging. All right. So let's hope this goes well. So I know the responses are not pretty. That's fine. I just want to get through the course happy path, meaning if I follow all the directions properly, I can get through it. Later, I'll try and do unhappy path where it's if I don't follow directions, will Learning Lab still, shepherd me upon the right path? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I remember these links not being correct yet, so that's fine. But I'm gonna see if at least it takes me to the course repository. And these descriptions look okay. It's kind of a short course, so I'm gonna, as I go through this, look out for opportunities to maybe I missed something, or maybe one of these steps is too much. I don't know, because 6 steps seems like not a lot, based on literally nothing. Okay. So this is my repository that was created for me by the app. Thank you, app. And I'm going to look at the issues. Now, normally this would, not normally, once I have this fixed. In fact, I'm going to start a list of things to fix. Normally I would write this on, with a pen. But I'm going to do this here just so we can all see it. So this is going to be notes. That's a terrible name. This is going to be September 16th, round 1. That empty. That's at least descriptive. It does not belong in the course repository. I want it to be just outside of both. This is just notes. So things I need to fix. I'm going to make markdown, of course. Things I need to fix, so I just don't forget them. For the record, this is also how I go through and give feedback about other courses. So whether it's a course I'm auditing or a course somebody else has written, I just kind of make a running stream of consciousness list as I go through. I also remember the description on the landing page needs figured out, and the links to each step. Now, what I'm going to do here is specifically, so I know the first step, I want to find the right one. Goodness, too many tabs. So there's welcome to this repository. This is the issue, so this is the duplicate. So the flow of the course is hey, there's a duplicate issue. This is the actual correct one, so I'm just going to make a note to myself. First step is this. Now, obviously, I'm not going to put that exact URL there because that won't work, but we will get into what that looks like. Basically, I'm going to do repo URL as a static. In fact, I'll do it right now just so we can look at it. So this is the repo URL. That is a variable that exists, and you can just use it anywhere on Learning Lab, and it's amazing. I'm copying this issue /1, and this will belong in the config. Now, I'm not going to fix everything as I find it. I just want to do this one example. So step 1, that's this green button that I had just pressed right here. it took me to the repo URL, which was helpful enough for debugging, but where I want it to take me is repo URL /issues/1. So that's where I want it to take me. So I'm going to save that. Great. So this, I've done the first step. I'll need to do the rest of the steps, but let's get back to it. So, welcome issue. Find and close the cross-linked issue. So I see it. Oh, it's cross-linked. I think I got this far last time. It's not super far. And then, here we'll have some information. I'm going to close this issue because those are the instructions. Great. So I close it. Okay, now here's another thing. Oh, that's right. Yep, this is all flooding back to me. So I'm going to say, so after I close first issue, comment happens twice in closed issue. And then did it happen at all in the other issue? Let's look at number 1. So no, it didn't happen at all, and no times in issue number 1. So that's okay, it's just something I have to fix in the config. No big deal. And it also doesn't actually link anywhere. So the response pointing after closing issue doesn't really point anywhere. And I'm going to say where it should point. Because I know, like this, knowing it doesn't point anywhere, great. I would figure that out when I got to the responses anyway. But I want to have the right information when I get there. So it's supposed to, where's it supposed to be pointing? Let's go to the issues. And let's look for the instructions for step 2. So here's where it's supposed to be going. So I'm going to just make a note of that. It should go here. Okay. Again, I'll replace this with repo URL, whatever. All right, so I'm here. Please find the related issue and create a cross-link. Ooh, this is unclear. This is like, where do I find the related issue and create a cross-link to it or from it? So step 2, instructions. Make sure it's clear which issue to comment in and which to reference. So right now, again, that's something I'm planning on fixing, but the more specific I can be as I go through this phase, the better. And I literally don't remember, so I'm going to take a look in the config and see what I'm actually listening for. Okay, issue.comment created. The gate is that the comment body references number 8. So what I'm supposed to do is find the issue number 8 and then post this link in issue number 7. Now there's going to be some really fun gate. We'll get to put that gate to the test and see what if I didn't understand that correctly and I had it backwards. And who knows, maybe I have it backwards right now and we'll find out. So I'm not testing for a short description, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm trying to be the happy path. This is a similar issue that we should all be aware of. Okay, comment. And then we wait. Aha, yay, it worked. Okay. Okay, find the commit. Ooh, we talk about git blame. Ask the user to find an author of a specific commit on master. Comment some part of the SHA or something like this. Find the commit where the navigation file was added. Oh, this is going to be a hard one for people. I think people are going to struggle with this. But let me think. Because what I want them to do is go look at the file, look at git blame. I can just link them to it though, in all fairness. So maybe it's not so bad. I'm gonna go to docs, now the sidebar, yeah, side navigation. And then I'm gonna look at the history, maybe history rather than blame. Well, I'm gonna look at both real quick. Oh, there's only one commit. Okay, that's good. Because if there's a lot of changes to a file, something about git blame, here, one commit, pretty straightforward. If there were a whole bunch of commits since then, the original commit would not necessarily show. So sometimes it might make sense to go to history. I'll probably have to describe that. I'll just make a note of that right now. When describing git blame, also talk about history, when to use each. Okay, that's an opportunity possibly. let me make a note of that too. Possible opportunity to add a step, something about history specifically. So I'm just gonna, ECIFICALLY. Okay, something just to note for later. But for now, what I want to do is follow instructions, and I see, yeah, this is going to be tricky for people, I think. This is really a step that I might want to include a video. I'll make a note of that too. Step where git blame, probably a good idea for a video, because this is, even though the UI, videos are tricky because the UI changes more often than like pretty much anything. I think if somebody's never done this before, this is a lot of clicks on things that are not really obvious green big buttons. So it might be a good idea to have a little bit of a walkthrough. Because I know to click blame and then click this commit, click the commit message. And then I know that this is where the commit is. And I really hope that's the right thing. I'm gonna do the first like half of it. Okay, what are the instructions? Let's get back to it. Nope. Add side, oh yeah, so then I'm gonna have to go back, find the issue. That's gonna be a little tricky, but it's okay. Find the similar issue, here's where we are. Find the commit with the navigation was added, and of course the instructions will be like, comment it here. And I'll be like, okay, here you go. Oops. And really cool thing that they will hopefully discover as they go through this is creating a crosslink. So just putting in the characters not only is like the reason that is helpful is because people can actually click it and go directly to it. They don't have to like go and download or clone the repository and like do some fancy Git stuff to find it. They can just click it, see it, done. Can you please give some context about it? Or ping me in the pull request where it was made? Man, this sounds like really vague. What do I want? So these notes were to help me write instructions and content. Great. But what exactly do I want? Do I want them to comment on the issue or ping in the pull request? Let's look. What? This isn't real. What is this? Mention the author in the pull request. I don't want to mention the author. I want to mention the learning lab. Can I do that? GitHub learning lab. I don't know. Can I ping? Let's find out. Okay, so I'm supposed to go to the pull request. And then I'm supposed to ping in the pull request at GitHub Learning Lab, which is a bot. I don't know if that ping's gonna work. It's definitely, the course is definitely gonna break. For sure. Because I should have connected SME with this. So issue comment created, and it's listening in a pull request that the gate is not left. The gate is supposed to be, wait, what exactly do these directions say? Okay, responses, context, ping me, so which is it? Ping me in the pull request where it was created. Okay, so I think that's enough. The thing is, it doesn't really do a great job. Oh no, it does. Nope, it doesn't. Crud. There's actually a user called this. Hector, is this our people? Hang on. I'm just gonna send this to Hector in Slack in case he's brushing his teeth or something right now. So that it doesn't go away. All right. So what we need to do is right now the instructions are like, hey, ping learning lab bot. The problems are that the main problem is we don't know, like this is a user and that is confusing because learning lab bot is not a user. That is confusing. But I think it's not really that good. My round one thing, so just round one's taking a hot minute. Do we know who owns this account? Because we want the user to ping them. And if that's a real person, Like if somebody, whoever owns this account, so Hector, if this is a real human, then by asking them to pretend to ping, by asking the users to pretend to ping an app, that real person would be like real bothered real fast. So we would not want that. Nope, wouldn't want it. However, if we do have that account, I will be okay with that. I'd be middle of the road okay with that. I'm gonna come back to it. Because I want to make it through this. Okay, so we've still managed to, we also need to fix the config on line here, line 94, because we want that to actually should test for whoever we tell the user to ping. So right now, if for example, I tried to ping GitHub Learning Lab, but here it's looking for me to ping, quote, a proper author. So what I need, I think I can probably make, wait a second, what? Why should the issue number be number 1? That's also wrong. The issue number should be 5. So let me change that too. Let me change that. This, even if I say proper author, should still fail because it's checking, it's gating also to see if, I wonder if I go into issue number 1 and comment that. I would expect it to work. I see Hector says in chat, I doubt it's a real person. The GitHub word is reserved, probably created to claim it. I don't ping. He probably meant like instead of ping. He says, I don't ping the idea of a fake ping either, though. It probably means I don't like. Yeah, I don't want to come back to it. I don't know right now. I'm just sad. I think this will at least let the course continue because it was looking on payload issue 1. So we'll see. Hopefully this will at least let me get through the rest of the course so that I can find all the other things that are broken too. You can tell this is it's not my least favorite part of building a course, but it is sad when everything's not working. Including this one. Let's look at the issues. I want to see if there's some debug issues opened. Yup, okay. What is it? So invalid input. Oh, it's this gate. This probably was opened a minute ago. Probably this. Oh, is it the number? Must be a string. Crud, I was wondering about this. Okay, that's no big deal. Let's just make it be like that and try it. Okay, so the thing is, we are completely stuck right now, which is fine, because we have, the thing that was actually breaking it was this part here. I need to decide if I would rather keep, so I'll push this up. Do I want to fix all this other stuff first? No. I'm gonna wait. I just want to get through this course. And then I can go through and really take my time with everything. So let's, first of all, and CD into the right place. Troubleshooting is the correct branch. Git S, git add, git commit, fix several things. Fix gates for step, what was that, step 4, step 5, step 4, or step 4. Then we'll push this up, and then that should make a new version, which is super, super convenient. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this course now because I know that I will need to delete it to start it again. So delete this, not delete the course, delete the repository. Deleting the course would be a heavy hammer with which to hit it. All right, so I'm gonna refresh. Now I'm gonna go back to the dashboard actually, because this was 4.01 troubleshooting.2, and I will find this more recent version that was pushed, just now. Okay, join this course. Great, So hopefully I really expect to get through these first couple steps much faster than I got through them the first time. Hopefully it won't take 24 minutes, 25 minutes. Yeah, hopefully I can find out quickly, if I fixed it on that last step or not. Oh, I'm also gonna put up SME. So SME is your best friend when you're making courses, because it is a way, so I'm gonna take this link, this proxy URL, get rid of that. Since I am, let's see, hopefully this should be fixed too, taking me to the first issue. Beautiful. So since I have admin rights on this repository, and as an author you should all the time, as a user you should most of the time, I'm going to go to webhooks. I'm going to add this as a webhook. Right? Yes. And then let's see what other instructions are. I don't think I really need to do much. I'm going to exit out of that though, because it keeps confusing me. So I'm just going to do this. Send me everything, because I want to see everything that happens. So sometimes like maybe my event, or like an event is wrong that I'm listening for, or I'm trying to use data with like looking here, this payload issue number that doesn't exist, but I want it, like I don't know the real payload. Maybe I don't know the event. SME is going to clear all that up. So add this webhook. I hope I'm doing this right. Oh, I must have done something wrong. Hector's saying in chat, unfortunately there's a lag. JSON and subscribe to all. We'll find out if it is a breaking mistake or not. So I'm going to, in fact, I'll just exit out of this. So this is nice. This got fixed. That, now that link goes to the correct place. It says find and close the cross-linked issue. So, okay, finding it, going faster, closing it. Great. And then this is still going to have instructions twice, and they're not actually going to point me to the right place. That's okay. I already know about that. Find a similar issue. Okay, so number 7 is where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to say something like number 8. And if they literally do this, this is fine too, because this will function as I comment. You'll see it as a link, and it will truly link. So as long as they say number 8 or like 8 somewhere, then it's fine. I need to find the commit and then comment it back here. Okay, so I'm going to go to the code tab. I'm going to go find this file. I'm doing it super fast because I'm excited that this is definitely going to work. For sure, for sure, for sure. I'll just copy that right there. That's enough. Paste, comment. And I'm actually going to take a look. I have been going so fast, I haven't been looking at SME. So we see there's an issue comment, and this is the payload. Yeah, I must have needed to do JSON for this to be like relevant. Dang. Okay, next time, because you know what? I'm positive there's going to be a next time. Give more context. Can you please ping me in the pull request where it was created? Okay, this is the thing that I just attempted to fix by saying I still didn't do this, but that's okay. Make sure I just noted that. Yes, okay. But it should be looking in the right place for this. So that's like it looking for like figuring out who it was supposed to be is not what broke it. So here I want to click on this commit. And then I want to click on number, where is it? I feel like it was really obvious last time. What am I missing? Commit, da-da-da-da-da. Yes, master. Okay, that's great. It's on master, but it was part of the pull request. Oh. What's going on? Why? Add sidebar to documentation. Yeah. But it wasn't on master. It was a part of the pull request. Why won't it link me there? It linked me there the first time. What am I doing wrong? Okay, maybe what only from blame it would do that? From history it wouldn't do that? That's not what I would expect. Let's try. Let's go through the blame again. So blame. Or I didn't even go to history, I guess. Add sidebar to documentation. It looked like it said it for a second. Loading, oh, it just says loading branch information. Master. Okay, I'm not crazy, right? This said number 5 on it when I went through it the first time. Right? That's super weird. Go back to master. Oh, and you know what? I just noticed I also should make sure branches are deleted after the automatic merges at the beginning. Make sure branches are deleted after automatic merges. Beginning. See, Hector says it should do it but from history, but I'm not following where the PR happened the first time. So the PR happened the first time in the before step. And it's number 5. So when I went through this course the first time, it was linked to number I could get here. This is another thing. Okay, I need to focus on, I want to just get through the course on Happy Path, and then this is going to be another thing I'm going to have to catch. Make sure link to PR from commit is clear and consistent. Okay, so this worked, so which is good. So that number 5, thanks Hector for saying it didn't, and I feel less crazy. Okay. So it worked. So the 5 in here just did in the config did just need to be in some like little quotes, which is fine. So here it says, okay, great, thanks for finding this. Find the broken build, please. I'm like, okay. So I look at the pull requests, and I'm gonna look for one with a broken build that still is not broken. Build on pull request isn't broken. I think that's because when I set that status, I'm setting it to the wrong commit. And it's also not failing, which is what I want. So it should be, let me find, let me get this. I'll just copy. So should point to this commit, and something about the syntax is wrong, because it's saying that it's, let's see, it's saying that it is, if I go to the config, up here in the, it should create status a state failure, but this must not be right. Which if you remember, there was something that I thought was wrong about the docs, so maybe the docs were not wrong. They were still not clear, obviously, so I'm still gonna have to fix up my PR, but maybe this is not the right thing. Okay, that's fine. So I found the commit. I've done all this. Where am I now? So I'm supposed to fix, yes, that's right. I'm fixing the build where it is broken. So I want to look at the pull request. This is da-da-da-da-da. I need to add instructions, of course. And then the thing I need to do is, I just remember this from writing it, I need to fix the spelling of the word tricks. Tricks are for kids. It is how you spell tricks. Ships and tricks, yes. Okay. Fix spelling of word tricks. And then what we should be doing here is listening. We should be like, there's a push, great. And then we're gonna check. Oh no, this is wrong too. I don't want to check the payload comment body. But it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. So I fixed the spelling of the word tricks. What I want this to test is something different. I want it to test the file. So what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna use an action called get file or something like that. Get file contents. So available actions, I think it's get file contents. Yes. So I'm gonna need to add this in. And then, so type get file contents, file, and then I wanna look for some examples of this because I'm not sure. So first, up here, get file contents, the file name is, which file am I editing here? Exit this so I don't get so confused. The file name is docs/gettips.md, and then I'm going to check that tricks is included somewhere in the file. So I need to find some examples of that. I'm going to go to, I know again the markdown one does this a lot. communicating using Markdown. It like does this a lot. I mean, that course does a lot of validating commit contents. So let's take a look at the config. Take a peek. I'm gonna look for some gates. Payload comment. Okay, so here we go. So get file contents. Okay, so this is setting an action ID. That's good to know. Oops. Because that action ID means that, let's see, file contents, that I can use that later as like a variable. So here, get file contents, action ID, we'll call it file contents. Cute. And then here, actions dot file contents. Why actions? Must be something about it being, oh yeah, action ID, okay. Now this is something that you can only use within steps. So for example, if I want to test the file contents, or like test anything really, like action, like store something from a payload of one action, one type here, and then you use it in another type, I can do that, but only within one step. Once I move on to like step 7, then it's like, I forgot. Very short memory. It's like 50 first states. Here. It's just like that. Exactly the same. Okay, so this is getting the file contents, making sure it says tricks in there somewhere, presumably. And then create status success. That again, I also am unsure if that's gonna work, but we'll get like the create status success. That is in the same boat as this create status failure. So I'm gonna just commit what I have right now because well, let me see, I'm not quite through it yet. I'm still gonna commit what I have. Get commit. Let's describe this. Let's describe what just happened. Fix gate for step 6. All right, and then I want to try and see, so the gate previously was looking for tricks in the comment. So I'm just gonna say that. I just wanna see, like, validate the rest of the things going on. Oof, not looking great. I want you to please have the last comment, because if it said, I didn't push, did I? No, I didn't push. It was looking for tricks. I hope I wasn't literally looking for tricks like this. Let me refresh and make sure I'm just not missing anything. Nope. Okay, let's see if this is what's going on. Because that's gonna be really good to know, because then I'll need to change that to not look for the parentheses. Or something else going on. No, it appears to be something else broken. Let's look at the issues. Let's look for no, there's no errors yet. Very impressive. But it still has only 2 comments here. So, let's see. It was, oh wait, it wasn't supposed to respond, which it should. Last step. Should respond and point to last issue. Let's see if the last issue is open. Maybe it did work. And I even just have looked at it. No, it did not. What's going on? Okay, so the config should have created the status and created an issue. It did not do either of those things. And it also did not open an issue being like, there's a problem. Which means I really wish that I had SME set up properly so I could see exactly what information it is getting, but that's okay because I can just do it again right now. Let me see if there's anything in here that I want to fix right now. I think this is fine. I think this is fine enough right now. I really just want to get through it. Oops, not forget S. All right, I'm gonna push this up. Let's see, this is right. Tricks, test, actual file contents, yes, okay. And then I'm going to delete this repository again, and I'm gonna properly do SME. Let's do SME.io, do a proper one. Get rid of this, which is a guarantee I will soon need it again. Delete this repository, Brianna. Working in large repositories. This is like the kind of, I don't know, kind of tedious but kind of fun part of, I think, building a course is like this troubleshooting part. I know for me it's when I learn a ton because it's all about like finding the detailed ways in which something does or doesn't work. Sometimes it's when something breaks that you really understand it because you have to fix it. If it's always working, you never have to know how it works. It just does. All right. 4.01 troubleshooting.4. That's like 2 4s. That's like gotta be lucky, right? Something lucky about that. Join this course. Continue. Sometimes, so I set my water down by the microphone, and sometimes I forget about that, and I pour like really, really fizzy sparkling water into that like right before a meeting, and I'm always wondering like, oh crap, is everybody just hearing fizzy water? It's not today. It's not fizzy water. So if you're hearing something fizz, it's not my fault. Oh, Hector says I could have edited it and changed the format to JSON. He's talking about the SME channel. He also has a SME channel subscribed to all his repo events, so he doesn't have to, he doesn't remember how he did it, but it makes it so you don't have to do it each time. That's a good idea. I wonder if it would also work with GitHub School, because that's where this one's being created right now. Either way, at this moment in time, I need to create a new one. So I'm going to start a new channel. So copy that link, options, in my back of my repository. And I'm going to go to webhooks, add webhook. And Hector said that I should do send me everything, and then he said JSON. Okay, content type. Okay. Add webhook. And then it should send a ping. Okay, great. Beautiful. Okay, and there we've got some great JSON. Okay. This is going to be even faster than the first time. It's going to be so great. It's going to be so smooth. Okay, finding the first issue. Closing it. Pow, pow. Then it's going to be like pointing to a bunch of places that aren't useful. That's fine. I know what I need to do. I need to go here. I need to type number 8. Bam. Comment. And then it's going to say, good job. Here's your next instructions. Right? Right? Yeah, okay. Find the commit. Okay, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go find that commit. Just you wait. I'm going to go to the docs. I'm going to go to the sidebar. I'm going to click on the blame. I'm going to really hope that it does the thing that it did last time when I clicked on the commit, or the first time. Click this commit. Master number 5. Okay, it's there this time. I don't know what's going on, you guys. Pretty shady. Okay, I'm going to go here. Oh, I did too much. I need this commit. And then I need to paste that here and comment it, and then it's going to be like, great, can you put something in the pull request? And I know that what that means is I have to put this random thing in the pull request, which isn't going to be forever. It's just for now. And I hope it works. Paste, comment, a proper cup of coffee in a copper coffee pot. Oops, I don't know why I deleted that branch. Wow, habits die hard. Find the pull request with the failing build and assign yourself to it. I also totally forgot that step last time. I just didn't even follow those instructions. So maybe that's why it was broken. We'll see. We'll see. Add git tips. So this should presumably also say again, like, can you add yourself again? Let me put that in here. What's this issue? Adding git tips. Adding git tips should say again, assign yourself. Assign yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. I'm assigning myself. And then it's gonna be like, hey, you did it. It's totally gonna be like, you did it, right? No. Okay, still not working. Floop. request, there was an event, pull request assigned. So it knows I've assigned myself. I probably am listening for issues.assigned, like some kind of chump. Yep. Issues.assigned. It's not that. So this is why I love SME. One of many reasons. I was able to just click and see like, what do you mean you didn't hear me? I assigned myself. And I'm like, wait, I don't see anything. Like, I know I'm listening for issues something, but it says no, you did pull request something. So it's pull request dot assigned. So we get to do it again. Pull request dot assigned. Okay. It's listening for issues dot assigned, and I really want to get through things. So I'm just going to go to an issue and just like, yeah, I'm just going to assign myself to this and see if it will do something. What it should do is respond within the same issue wherever I did it. Yeah, so let's this like context of payload stuff, right? Like, so wherever the comment was, it's like, okay, fix the build. Whew, okay, fix the build. No wonder I wasn't listening for my other tricks spelling. And the most recent version should have it looking in the file contents, so that's good. Can avoid this thing of like, where last time I edited the file, and also commented in the pull request. I don't know why I care about my commit message. Spell tricks correctly. Da 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 da. Good, good, good. I'm feeling optimistic. This should work, right? Yeah, it should. Let's look. SME says, wait, SME, don't you see it push? Oh wow, the SME, look, SME is ahead of me. I didn't even see the comment here yet, but SME does. SME knows, SME sees it all. So I'm gonna refresh this page. Wait, what do you mean you see it all? Where did the comment happen in the same place as the first comment? Because the push happened in the right place. Issue open. Oh, this is. I already knew this. I already knew that it wasn't going to comment there, that it's just going to open the issue. I already knew that. And also I don't address the merging. Let me think about that before I do see what the other error is. Pull request should be merged automatically as part of last step. Because otherwise we're just leaving it open, and that's kind of weird. Let's see what this Learning Lab error bot says. It says, I cannot read the property head of undefined. Create status. It's having a problem. So here, when it's creating the status, it's like, create status where? Head of undefined. Why didn't you take it from the push? Why didn't you take it from the push? Let's go look at what it's expecting. Create status. I need to look at this. I don't want to be distracted, but somebody's really pinging me on. Okay. Create status, success. Do I have to do this every time? Why can't I just say, so the state is the required, but it doesn't seem to know, where it's supposed to go. Despite the fact that it isn't required for me to say something. So I'm going to say success and then maybe just target URL. No, that doesn't make sense. That's the link. I see Brent's comment out. Issue.comment, not pull request. What are you talking about, Brent? Are you talking about here? Wait. I'm not sure what Brent's talking about. But hi, Brent. I'm glad you're watching. Hello. This create status thing. So I have type create status, and it's like, where's your head at? And I'm like, we both know where it is. It's in the payload. But it's like, State, it should be success. That should be enough. Oh, okay. I see, Brent. Thanks. I do have a lot of problems right now, so that's fair. Maybe does it want specify context to be able to overwrite the status in a later. So is this trying to tell me that I can't just put a status on it and be like, you fail, you succeed? I have to put the logic in there? That would be annoying. That would be annoying. I just want to point to it. This will default to the head commit from the webhook payload. So let's just look at this. The head commit from the webhook payload. So the commit payload, the push payload, ref. Oh, I have 10 minutes before meeting. Commits, it should say head commit, right? Why did we do that? This will default to the head commit from the webhook payload if available. And here, the head commit is here. There's a real one. It exists. I don't want to say SHA. I don't want to go do that because I don't know the SHA. SHA is going to be different every time. This is a real hullabaloo. This will default to the head commit. It should work. Options state the state of the status to create. Should be success, failure pending, like error, failure, pending success. Success should work, which is what it says. Is that how you spell success? Yes. And it should default. Okay, now I'm a little stuck. Do you guys see what I should do? So this is failing, and I can tell that because the error that I got says cannot read property of undefined in the create status to the second time of it. The event for this step is push, I believe. Yes, the event is push. And so that event does have a payload of the default that this action is looking for, which is head commit. That I had just found, now I lost it. Yeah, it has a head commit ID. So it should have defaulted to that and pushed, or created the status for that commit. That would have just been a success no matter what. That's what I was expecting, and I can't figure out why not. It says you can also manually get this SHA with payload.whatever.SHA. Okay, so meaning like I could say SHA payload dot head commit dot SHA. Is that gonna work? Or head commit dot ID? ID. So thank you again, sme.io. Am I missing anything? No, it's just like the payload dot head underscore commit dot ID. So that could work. I'm still confused, like if that works and the other thing didn't work, that's just another thing in the docs with this one, that another bone I have to pick with the docs. But I also think that needs to be in these before I do anything. Hector suggests manually setting it by using the payload structure. Okay, let's do that. I'm not at all bitter that I have to go all the way through this course again. I'm not. I feel great about it. I'm doing this. Okay. Git commit. In fact, I did get further than the last time. So that's good news. Okay. Git commit minus m loop. Manually set SHA from payload for final status. Push, and then we'll take a peek. I'm gonna have to do it again. It's okay. It's okay. We can do it again. Settings, delete. This is gonna have to be the last time because I have to go soon. What did I just do? Yeah, leave. So this is gonna be the last time. Hopefully I can get all the way through it. Delete this repository. And then I'm gonna go back to here, go back to the dashboard. We'll go to troubleshooting.5. Go to the course page, and I'm going to join this course. And I think I can actually just copy this and then set that up with my next one, like the next repository. Let's find out. All right, come on, Learning Lab, let's go. Okay, start. I'm gonna immediately go to the settings because SME has already been super helpful, so I'm going to continue using SME. Webhooks, add a webhook, JSON, and send me everything. Add webhook, okay. Hopefully this works. Yep, ping, got it, great. Cool. Okay, gonna go find the cross-linked one, close it. Then it's gonna be like, great, here's your next instructions. They are to go to this other issue, find, cross-link it. So I'm gonna be here and be like, yeah, okay, it's number 8. Comment. And it's gonna be like, good job. Next, you should find the commit that does this thing. I'm like, got it. So I go there super fast and I find the commit, and we'll see if it does number 5 again. Hopefully it sure does. Sidebar. Name. Click the thing. It does it. Okay, good to know. I don't need it right at this second, but it's just good to know. Find the commit, commenting it there. Great. And then it's like, hey, can you post something in the pull request? I'll go there. I will post what I know that it's looking for, despite the fact that it's not what I'm going to keep forever. And it's like, great, good job. Next, can you please find the broken build and assign yourself? I'm like, yep, you betcha. Sure can. Hopefully this is gonna work. This is one that did not work last time. Pull request assigned. Great. Fix the build. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh guys, I really hope this works. I'm not actually optimistic that it will, but I hope it does. No, maybe it might. It could. Why not? Okay, go back to the conversation tab. Look at this. Okay. Status. Target URL null. Okay, that's fine. Wait, no, here. It doesn't have a green check mark. Come on. Ugh, okay. So this is fine, because technically I'm still able to get, I got through the course, technically. I just need to figure out what the heck is going on. There's a syntax thing. Build on pull request isn't broken. Build on final step is also wrong. It should be green, but it's yellow. So that just means I need to figure out something with the syntax there about making sure that it identifies as successful. So it doesn't right now. Okay. Okay, got through it. It's not the most amazing progress that I could have ever hoped for, but I have this big list of stuff to fix. So next time, Wednesday at 4 o'clock Central European Standard Time, summertime, I'll go through all of these things and try to fix them, and we'll see where that gets us. So hopefully it'll get us a heck of a lot closer to a happy path that works, and I'll see you all then.